standing tall. Guess the shape, that's the frame. Play this fun little game. Who's that figure in the dark? Mystery leaves a mark. Outline tells a hidden truth. Who is hiding in the proof? Silhouettes in the night, guessing the mystery right. Who is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind. Could it be a friend or foe, standing there in shadows glow? Is it someone that I knew? Silhouette shows just a clue. Tracing lines with my eyes, shake that holds a sweet surprise. Guess again, try to see who's this shadow gonna be. In the dark where lights don't reach, silhouettes they start to teach. Every curve and every line, gonna crack this case just fine. Oh! Silhouettes in the night, guessing the mystery right. Who is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind. Could it be a friend or foe, standing there in shadows glow? Is it someone that I knew? Silhouette shows just a clue. Tracing lines with my eyes, shake that holds a sweet surprise. Guess again, try to see who's this shadow gonna be. In the dark where lights don't reach, silhouettes they start to teach. Every curve and every line, gonna crack this case just fine. Oh! Or is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind.
Well, welcome back to another edition of, yes, you guessed it. Welcome back to another edition of Silhouette Game. I hope we're all ready for it. Okay, so we don't appear to be having a chat, but that's probably because I have not got that chat. Let's see whether I can get the chat from a different source. It's because I'm not doing OBS tonight. I thought I'd try something different to make sure that we could. Let me studio. Wonder if there is a way to get the chat from. I'll grab that and see whether we can. Well, we're waiting for people to come in. We'll do the chat box. Okay, so no. Okay, so that's not doing that what I wanted. Okay, let's come over to let's pop up chat. Make sure it says live. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I don't know, yes, need to make it small again. Okay. So how are we all tonight? Now I am. I guess I can go off this chat. What to talk about? Well, we are waiting for people to come in. Um. Uh. So I'm not sure who the two people are that are waiting because nobody's talked yet. Could one be me? Could both be me somehow. I don't know. But of course, we are doing 70's cartoons. I think next week. I'm not sure when the American Thanksgiving is. If it's next week, I got a lot to do between now and then because I got to look up Thanksgiving cartoon characters. Because I was looking up the American Thanksgiving shows and TVs, movies, and all that. There's actually a fair amount that happens around then, but a lot of it is ordinary people dressed in ordinary ways, and I think that would make every single one very difficult to guess. So yeah, but it is what it is. Let me look it up right now. Thanksgiving characters. Yeah, you just see the pilgrims and turkeys and all that. No specialty ones. Like or you see like Mickey and Minnie and like Pioneer type stuff. The same with a bunch of other cartoons. I'm not sure whether that would be considered real Thanksgiving characters. I should put movie characters. There hasn't been, like I said, this is Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. The Freebirds is probably the only one that's really Thanksgiving. Maybe I could do something from, I don't know. It's hard to figure out what to do. There was planes, trains, and automobiles. That was at Thanksgiving. Blindside, I think, had a little bit. Hey, Joshua, are you going to eventually do 80s, 90s, and thousands, 10s, and 20s cartoons? Um, some of those maybe. I'm actually probably going to do 60s as well. Maybe 50s. Really push your guys' limits. Um, so Joshua, is your Thanksgiving this coming Thursday? You could do Thanksgiving Day parade balloons for silhouettes. Yeah, like the Macy Day parade balloons from previous years silhouettes. Thanksgiving parade balloons. Can you get them in PNGs? PNGs. That doesn't give me what I'm wanting. It's a good thought, and I might go for it. I'm going to have to do a lot of cutting, that's for sure. Macy. I wonder whether you could get certain years. Macy State Thanksgiving Parade was 1990. This could be interesting if I did it. Hey, Parasocial, how are you? We're just right now. We were just talking about the Thanksgiving Day one for the American Thanksgiving. Um, oh, Joshua, is this Thursday your Thanksgiving or is it the Thursday after? I should look that up. American Thanksgiving 2024. Okay, November 28th. So a week from thing. I got a week to try to figure this out. Okay, so we got 5 people here. Wow. I'm not sure who everybody here is. It's on the 28th. Okay. So I got 2 weeks to try and gather up 15 silhouettes for thing. And then I got to do a Christmas one. Is there enough people here that want to play for thing? So how do you like the new leaderboard, guys? Yeah, Christmas silhouettes definitely should be easier than Thanksgiving. Cool, but it's hard to read some of the names. Yeah, probably I should do it just not so much. Uh, I shouldn't probably try to make it so fancy, especially when it's probably a bit small. Okay, so We're going to give it 5 more minutes. And if we don't have somebody else here to play, we will just start. And Joshua and Parasocial will get the points. So 20 after is basically what I'm saying. So maybe, and I like the fancy way of doing the names, but maybe it's not the suited the best for this. Like, I guess Trustees might be a little hard to read. Maybe Timothy and ID Crisis. Is Parasocial's easy enough to read, or Outcast? Hey, Outcast, I just mentioned you. Oh, Outcast, if you have a specific to your name, um, you can send that as a PNG to me or a JPEG, and I'll put that there instead of the way that I did it. I'm not sure whether, or if you care. You don't have to if you don't want to either. But since we seem to have 3 people here now, hopefully all 3 want to play. So we will start with the first one. And I like my lettering, but it should be bigger. Yeah, well, I'm trying to make it so they don't, there's enough space between people's lettering that you can read each name individually. I don't want them to merge into the other person's, but anyways, okay, so here we are with the first round. Can you get it? Who is this silhouette? Oh, we got Trusty is here. Hey, Trusty, how are you? Let's see. Are you guys correct? Yes, you are. Puppy power. Okay. So I'm gonna make sure this is how I'm seeing it. That I'm seeing it right. Yeah, Joshua Trusty Outcast, and because the live chat is coming up a little faster than it on my behind the scenes. Okay, so let's see. Josh. I might even try and redo this a little. Josh. Trusty. Hey, Mike, how are you? Thanks for that. Feel free to participate if you want as well. We are doing 70's cartoons tonight. This could be right up your alley. Okay, so there we go. Scrappy Dappy Doo. Okay. Okay, so are we ready for round two? I hope so, because it doesn't matter if you're ready. We're up on it like now. And we have Trusty in first, and that is correct. Jerry from Tom and Jerry. It's the Tom and Jerry show. So we have Trusty coming in first, followed by Josh, followed by Outcast. Well, as soon as we make round two disappear. Round three now. Ooh. Trusty getting in just before Joshua. And since it doesn't seem anybody's answering, you are correct. It is Superman from Super Friends. Well, that's just super. I tell you, it's super. Hey, how you guys like my new hat? Trusty, Josh, and out. Now, hopefully, this week I have made them harder as they go on. I think all three of these are fairly easy. I'm not sure if they will get any harder as they go on. I hopefully they will. But anyways, here comes round four now. Well, and we do have a right answer in the chat. In fact, it's three right answers. It is Hong Kong Fui. So Trusty comes in first with uh, beating Joshua by seconds there. Unlike the last round where it was by about half a second, a quarter of a second, a tenth of a second. So we're going to take away Hong Kong Fooey and let's get it on with round five of the silhouette game. Okay, let's see. We'll do a second countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, it is Dynamite the Wonder Dog. Yeah, like Trusty's Dynamite. Dynamite. My. Joshua was supposed to right the first time, and then, okay, he's just like, Dynamite for number one, for the one. Hey, so yeah, Dynamite. So we get a number for the one, the point, of course. And of course, Outcast goes and collects himself. So Trusty is again in the lead. Okay, so we are on to round 6. Are you guys ready for round 6? You guys aren't ready for round 6, are you? Do you think round 6 is going to be hard? Because remember, once 1 through 5 been hard? You're not ready for round 6. But you want to know something? Maybe you are. Maybe you aren't. But it doesn't matter to me because it still comes the same. So here's round 6. It's a duo this time. Are you gonna duel? What they said. Uh, yes, it's Heckle and Jekyll. I would have just put one down, but I don't know which one's Heckle and which one's Jekyll, and I'm not even sure whether anybody can tell apart. Is there a way to tell which one is Heckle and which one is Jekyll? Twisty sidekick. I like it. Did I say twisty instead of trusty? Uh, now, Outcast, you saying Dumbo crows? Are you talking about were there crows in Dumbo? I definitely know they weren't Heckle and Jekyll. Uh, they were there were crows in Dumbo, but they obviously were Heckle and Jekyll. Oh yeah, this. It's been a long time since I saw Dumbo, so forgive me for not remembering. So I don't think those ones were Heckle and Jekyll. So unfortunately, can't give it to you, Outcast. But good try. Okay, so here we come. We got round 7. We're making round 6 disappear. Round 7. No. Oh. Okay. If you know the show, I will give it to you. If anybody, obviously, because technically he's not called Wolfman in this show. Or this character is not called Wolfman in this show. He's just called Wolfie. Guru. Okay. So I'm giving that to Trusty. I'm trying to think whether I should give it to Joshua and Parasocial. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. He was a werewolf type character, obviously, but okay. So doesn't look like these are really getting that much harder for people, especially Trusty. Anyways, here's round 8. Although this one's probably not going to be that much harder. Joshua, I think, tried to spell it and spelled it wrong completely. And he tried to retract his message to say, I didn't put anything down. This is really my first guess. So, yes, yes, this is true. And you said it about yourself, not Okay, so obviously Trusty is first here. Joshua put something and then retract it. Oh, correct. Right, autocorrect did not recognize Crusoe as a word. It's going to cost you the point. Then you got to correct autocorrect. You got to make sure autocorrect isn't correcting you. So, do you think these are getting harder, or are they just as easy as the first? Test it after I post it for some reason. Oh wow, that's crazy. Oh, and I should show it through, right? Inspector Clouseau. Okay, well, that's what they're supposed to be. A little bit more challenging than the first ones. So here is number 9. Well, unfortunately, there are no right answers in the chat. This is Beagle Beagle from The Great Ape. I think it was The Great Ape Show. Okay, so we're on to number 10. Well, that tells me they are definitely getting harder if you guys did not get that one. But at least we had 2 different types of answers, too. So here we go, round 10. Somebody did get the right answer. Was it more than one person? You know what? It wasn't. It was just one. It was Trusty with Valerie. But you guys are on the right track, at least, for Josie and the Pussycats. I thought of doing Melody, but I thought that might be a little. I thought Melody and Josie would just be too easy. They do look all very similar, especially the cat uniform, the cat ears. You really have to, I think, um, go with either if you're showing an instrument, what instrument they're playing, or look at the hair, what might be their hairstyle. Obviously, Melody has long platinum blonde hair, and Josie would have, I believe, short hair, but I think it would look a little different than Melody's. I mean, sorry. And also, Melody is a little bit, I think, bigger breasted. Josie has more of a bob hairstyle. Joshua would say, wow, can we say bigger breasted? Now you're so well again. So we're on to round 11. So things seem to be getting a little harder. Hopefully they stay a little harder, maybe and get a little harder still. Hey, Dillard. And yes, it is atom ant, not Adam ant. But I will take the misspelling and give it to John. A good. That was the close. You almost got first place there at Cast. It looked like. So we got Trusty, followed by Outcast, followed by John. John's adamantium. 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 So John's on the board, first time participating. Cool. Thanks for stopping by, John, to do that. Google doesn't know how to spell. Okay, so we are on to round 12. Can we get round 12? This is 70's Heroes. First guess is the one that counts. Oh, Jackie Chan in the 70's? Okay. A wrong guess might get you a wrong answer, no points, but might end up getting a right guess. But no guess means no points for sure. Charlie Chan. Can you do the Chan Chan? Chan 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 Chan. Okay, is nobody gonna guess besides Diller? Trusty, Outcast, Parasocial. Is dead. Are you gonna guess again, Outcast, or was that your thing? Pillsbury is dead. Okay, 10-second countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And it is the skipper from the New Adventures of Gilligan's Island cartoon. What do you mean, what? I said it was a skipper from the New Adventures of Gilligan's Island cartoon. I believe it came out in 79 or 78. Sometime in the 70s. Hey, there was a Harlem Globetrotters cartoon. They did make cartoons out of everything back then. Okay, so round 13. Shut up. Next pick. We're on the next pick. Spirit Parasocial is thinking, what could this one be? Darcy and Joshua are really thinking about this one. Okay, we're doing a 20-second countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I don't think that's a name. I don't think this character sort of has a name, but the Bill, the Capitol Hill Bill from Schoolhouse Rock. I don't think his name, they gave him a name of Frankie. I am willing to be corrected if they did. And I apologize. I should have cut out that little bit of a hole there, but I just realized it was covered over. I'm not sure whether it would have helped much or not, but no, just a wild guess. Okay. You would have definitely got it. Okay, I will trust the fact that you're being honest there, and I will say 1 point for Joe. 1 point. I know you can't see me putting this. No. And I didn't cheat. I just simply forgot to do something. Okay, so round 14. Here we go. Is round 14 going to be easier than 13 and 12? We'll only find out in a second or two. Come on, people, you gotta guess. I know you're trying to think. Really, what is it? I don't know. Help me. The Raisin Girl. I don't know who you mean by the Raisin Girl. California raisin. Well, I'm not sure whether Parasocial is guessing. I don't think he is, but anyways, we do have a right answer in the chat. Believe it or not, it is Herbie from the Fantastic Four cartoon. So we get Trusty with a book. Bill was another groupie, in my opinion. Well, you could have just said Bill or something to that effect. Okay, so we are on the last round. Can we get? Can you get the last round? Here we go. You, Joshua or Cash, you guys putting in the guess or not? What day is it? We're around 15, and it is Thursday. The 14th of November. What they said. Oh, yes. Dillert's coming in, taking over. With Star Trek helmsman, TAS. But I think he probably looked it up. What the guy's actual name was Eric. And that is correct. So we got John, followed by Trusty. And then Parasocial. Where is that third leg is coming up? I had to look up the name because you suck. Well, what you're thinking I wouldn't give it to you if you didn't have the right name? Well, he has 3 legs and he has 3 arms. Oh, but I might have given it to you if you just said that because I know most people don't know wouldn't know his name. I don't know whether he has 3 of those or not. Parasocial. Hey, I've been giving out points for people on here for when they weren't exactly accurate. I think I would have at least given you a point just for knowing where it was from. But you did get that out there, before anybody else, so that's good. Um, so next week, 2 weeks from now, I'm going to do something Thanksgiving related. Whether it's Macy Day balloons from the past or past and present, um, or try and come up with enough characters from movies and TV. Now, if I like chose some Charlie Brown character because of a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, would you consider that a Thanksgiving character? Or do we need to have movies or whatever from things that like planes, trains, and automobiles? Um, Steve Martin and John Candy, I forget the character's name in it. That is about a guy trying to get home for Thanksgiving. So, although that'd be harder to recognize characters from than Charlie Brown. Like it, I guess you could do the Great Pumpkin from Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. I don't know. The thing is, there's a lot of Thanksgiving movies, or what could be considered Thanksgiving movies, but they're a lot mainly live action. But the only one that I know of is Freebirds. Um, and then I'm trying to think what I'm going to do next week. I just came up with this one, the idea for this one on the fly. I do want to do some other decades at some point in the future for thing. Uh, wrestlers, or would you guys be good for wrestlers or mascots, like sports team mascots? Oh, well, everyone would go see. Well, everyone should go see the best Christmas pageant there is in theaters. Oh, okay. Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Is that Thanksgiving? I thought that was more Halloween. Yeah, I was seeing that was in the theaters. I might go see it next week. I'll pass on wrestlers. Okay. So, hey, well, I'm asking. I'm trying to get. I'm trying to have. I'm trying to do a variety of different things here. Um, and have it quote unquote topical. Like We got one that's saying pass on wrestlers. I think Outcast is saying he's for wrestlers. Okay, so well, I'll come up with something for next week. Obviously, I don't know what yet. Cartoon vehicles. Yeah, I've thought of that. Definitely an idea. I'm just can they do that? I guess if you get more obscure ones, it would get harder. I'll look into that in the next couple days. Cartoon vehicles. Obviously, I can think of three or four right now: Speed Buggy, Speed Racer, the Mystery Van. Um, Technically, since it was cartoon, we have the General Lee. Um, I'm sure there's enough. It's just whether there's enough to make it challenging or challenging in the later things. I think I did not too bad this week for the ranking, the challenging. Maybe I should have put 13 and 12 up higher, and a couple of them. Maybe I should have rearranged those last five a little differently. What do you guys think? Guess the GI Joe. Yeah, GI Joe. We could definitely do. I'm not sure how. When I put Duke in the ones, people were not too pleased. I thought of just doing Archie too. Guess the Archie character. But yeah, I will definitely come up with something for next week. Hopefully, everybody's enjoyed this week's 70's cartoons. Um, in the new year, which decade would you like to see me when I do another decade of cartoon characters? Who's that Pokemon? When I do another decade, and I will do them all eventually, but what would you like to see done next for Dexter? 50's, 60's, or 80's? I'm not even sure whether there'd be enough for the 50's, but guess the internal. uh, you might not even need that to be a silhouette. Guess the internal organ. I think there's some that people could get easy. Lungs, brain, and heart. do a poll. I can't. I don't think I can do a poll anymore. Okay, well, nobody's answering me for the thing. Obviously, Trusty is going to go up this week. We're going to get John Dillard on the leaderboard. He's going to be probably ahead of ID Crisis. So he's got what? He's, I think, got 5 points. Cabbage Patch Kids, yeah. Okay, so with that, I'm going to say thanks for everybody for tuning in. Oh, remember, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Oh, no, 11 a.m., sorry. 11 a.m. I will be here clearing up Canadian Shield number 1. We are still on page 1. And then, of course, Saturday at noon, I will be here drawing up Insecto 1. Oh, and I meant, yeah, Canadian Shield 3, page 1. And I was hoping to see Alpha tonight. I want to talk to Alpha. Hopefully he's in my chat tomorrow morning. Because I've got a 4-page Canadian Shield script that I wrote up. I'm thinking of making it into an ash can. Just gives a brief thing of the Canadian Shield. And technically a little future stuff to come with them, but nothing that's, I think, a big spoiler for him. I was thinking of getting Alpha Proto to draw it up. But anyways, I guess with that, I'm going to say goodnight, and we will see you hopefully tomorrow or in the next few days. If not in the next few days, next week for the Silhouette Game, episode 13. So bye for tonight. God bless. Love you all. Oh, no. I don't want to encore yet. We want to present some. File.
See a shadow on the wall. How could it be standing tall? Guess the shape, that's the frame. Play this fun little game. Who's that figure in the dark? Mystery leaves a mark. Outline tells a hidden truth. Who is hiding in the proof? Silhouettes in the night, guessing the mystery right. Who is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind. Could it be a friend or foe standing there in shadows glow? Is it someone that I knew? Silhouette shows just a clue. Tracing lines with my eyes, shake that holds a sweet surprise. Guess again, try to see who's this shadow gonna be. In the dark where lights don't reach, silhouettes they start to teach. Every curve and every line, gonna crack this case just fine. Oh! Silhouettes in the night, guessing the mystery right. Who is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind. Could it be a friend or foe standing there in shadows glow? Is it someone that I knew? Silhouette shows just a clue. Tracing lines with my eyes, shake that holds a sweet surprise. Guess again, try to see who's this shadow gonna be.